Do you currently find yourself in a horrible situation, in a situation where you just feel stuck? Have you ever just told yourself in your situation that you feel stuck and you don't know how to get out? If that's the case, stay tuned, because I'm gonna give you guys a perspective switch that will change your mind on your situation to help you get unstuck if you are currently stuck. Now, first I wanna share a story with you guys real quick. So I'm currently in a situation where I find myself feeling that way, right? I'm feeling like I'm stuck in the way, right? I'm stuck in a certain situation and I want to get out of it, right? And I found myself in this horrible pattern of just constantly saying, I hate this, I hate that. And I was giving so much energy to the fact that I hate this certain thing, right? And if maybe you're doing that right now. Maybe you have a situation right now where it could be anything, right? It could be your job, it could be a relationship, it could be maybe your housing situation, a certain thing that you just feel stuck in, right? And you're using tons of energy telling yourself how much you hate your situation and you wish it could change. Now, what I did and what helped me was I thought, what if I use that same energy that I'm using to say, I hate this, I hate that, I don't like this, I don't like that, and I use it to find the solution. And it sounds very simple, y'all. It does sound very simple, and it really is, y'all. It really is that simple, because you gotta think, right? If you're constantly telling yourself you hate a certain situation, you wish a certain situation would change in your life, what is that gonna do to change the situation? It's not gonna do anything, y'all. It's gonna amplify it, it's gonna make it worse, it's gonna make it feel like there's no way out, and you're just gonna dig yourself into a deeper hole, right? But if you start thinking about, okay, what are things that I can do to change my situation, even if it's a small step, even if it's a tiny little leap, and you could keep taking steps over and over and over again, that will lead you to getting out of your situation, right? I'll give you guys one more story real quick. I met this chick, right? I met this chick a while ago, and she had told me that she was stuck in the relationship, right? We were talking about our past, and I asked her about her past relationships, and she says, yeah, I was stuck. And for the life of me, y'all, I sat there and I asked her, I was like, what do you mean you were stuck? Like, how does that make sense that you're stuck? Like, you could, if you're in a bad, like, think about this, right? If you're in a bad relationship, if you're in a bad situation, maybe you're at a job that you hate, right? And you might say, I'm stuck. But the reality is nobody's holding you there. Nobody's forcing you to stay at that job. Nobody's forcing you to be in that bad relationship. But yet in our minds, we say we are stuck. We can't get up and walk, even though there's no handicaps. There's no one holding us down. But mentally, we're stuck, y'all. We're not physically stuck. Our bodies are free to move. Our bodies are free to do whatever they want. But mentally, we're stuck. Why are we stuck mentally, y'all? Why are we stuck mentally? We're stuck mentally because we don't have the knowledge to get past the situation. We don't have the knowledge to move to a different level, to move to a different place in life. And that's why we feel like we're stuck. So if you think about it, what's the missing ingredient? What's the missing key, y'all? Is knowledge, right? It's just like the Bible says, and then you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. It's the knowledge that we don't have that keeps us stuck. It's the knowledge that we're missing that keeps us stuck. And the more we dwell in the certain situation, the more we dwell on the bad thing that we're going through, the more that we amplify it and we make it feel like we are stuck, that's what it's gonna stay like, y'all. Just another thing to mention, y'all, is don't wait for someone to come and get you out of your situation, right? Don't wait for a handout. Don't wait for someone to come save you. Don't wait for, some big miraculous opportunity to come up. Make the opportunity for yourself, y'all. If you're in a bad situation, like I said before, if you're in a bad job, if you're in a bad relationship, maybe you're living at home with toxic family members and it's killing you, it's killing your mood, you have no energy, you don't want to wake up in the morning, right? Figure out what it is, spend some time alone, figure out what it is that you need, and then start making those steps towards that, right? Start taking little steps towards that, and those little steps will compound over time, and you'll end up getting free, y'all. So you're never stuck. It's all just in your mind, y'all. But stay well, stay blessed. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.